Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Entering play call. You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
And the Red Raiders will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffaloes offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And let me tell you about these linebackers. This group can make life miserable on any offense.
And that matchup with this running back versus these linebackers is a lot of fun. David, one thing talking to the defense this week is that they take pride in stopping the run. And these linebackers told us in meetings, this guy has not seen a defense like us, and they definitely have not played a linebacking unit as athletic as we are. We are looking to make a statement in this one.
Breaks into the open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys when they run this kind of offense.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Entering play call. Formation. Trap. There are 12 categories. You have 5 options. 0-1 trap is selected.
Running inside. It's Dickey. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Red Raiders have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Just feeds the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Eakin. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards. Make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The Red Raiders come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon.
Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can...
Makes the catch! Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
On that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier in bounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th. And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on.
Kickoff left is selected.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Rides the back and leaves him. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lewis. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Tripped up for the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
There are 6 categories.
The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23.
Stretch.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for room. It's Dickey. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
Entering base complete. And TDL, HMT, X-Factor, RPO Red Bubble.
And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Carter. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
RPO alert bubble.
The Red Raiders are flying down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Entering play hike. Draft. There are 12 categories.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Dickey. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
3, 2,
and the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Snags it, and there's running room. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Entering play
and the Buffaloes in the hurry up.
Mug. There are 4 categories. You have 15 options. Cover 6 is selected.
Here's Lewis to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Coach suggestions.
And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it.
Turning it on. Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to the ground with the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Dickey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Pulls it in. It's Hudson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Finds his big tight end. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy. Maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Drive like or RPO WR mesh spot AHD scissors.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half.
Entering play call, coach
they'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the number 24 team, the Iowa State Cyclones. And it's the Mountaineers in front right now as they look to get back over 500. And this is kind of the point in the season where you find out who you are. Week 5, a crossroads. Can this group find the right path? Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. And now back to your game in Boulder. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball. And he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Entering play call, you have 7 options. 5. Return left.
The Buffaloes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Outside zone.
At halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over.
There's some room.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Flood trail.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Just plowing ahead. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Entering play call, favorites. There are 8 categories. Drive Y corner, jet reverse, drive Y corner.
The Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Takes the easy completion. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Pushes toward the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Entering play call, from play first. Hank.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
Entering play call, you have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Penny, there are 2.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Wide receiver going in motion. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the 1st half. 2nd half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Left X 2-man.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull. Makes a grab and room to run. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Drive. RP. Drive.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield is Hammond. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
Entering play call. Nickel. 3, 2, cover 2-man.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time, throwing the incompletion.
And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Third down from the gun, Lewis. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man.
Entering play, inside cross.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Gets the back moving. On the run, it's Dickey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Concept.
What a great play by the linebacker. Did you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Rides to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They've built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
Here's a heat. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Play concept, trap, error, out, AHB slant 18.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Running behind that left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Bunch formation for these receivers. They send the tight end in motion. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
On the run, fires downfield. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Entering play call. Red option. There are 9 categories.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here.
Entering play
Stop
call.
just
Red
across the
option.
50
There
at the
are
49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
You have 5 options.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see
selected.
what they do with this one. Right back to the well.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
That's caught. It's Simmons. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hammond. Finds the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Mesh spot.
He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just...
Snags it and he's open. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Drag slot fake.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Cover 3 Sky.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just...
He's going for the big play. Upstairs, he's got it. Brought down after the huge gain gets this offense set up at the 27. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Left on 2 man.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Finds his man. It's Atkins. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Throwing. Lewis. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away.
Entering pause screen, you have 7
Touchdown, Buffaloes! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Entering play call, coach, personnel, time, 3, 2. There are 2 categories.
Here comes the 2-point try.
Options. Tampa 2 is selected.
Ahead.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
Entering play, draft, there are 12 categories.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. The run inside. It's Nicky. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Draft, there are 12 categories. Favorite, drive, white, jet, reverse pass.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Eakin. Grab near the sticks. It's Hammond. Flying out to the left. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
3 options. View highlights is selected. Stats. Enter. Player stats. Player stats. Team 2. Texas Tech. Rushing. Receiving. Defensive. Tackles for loss 1. QB sacks 2. Interceptions 0. Interceptions 1. Entering post. Return to HUD.